Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you happen to be around the world. My name is TotalBiscuit, and we're going to be streaming some F.E.A.R here on GOG.com, which is, of course, Axiom's official sponsor. If you're wondering why I turn up here every once in a while, it's, well, one, sponsor obligations, and two, because I kind of like playing old video games, so it's a pretty good deal. They sponsor our esports team, and we are very much appreciative of that. They help us go to tournaments. They help our talented South Korean players go and compete all over the world, because they're that damn cool. And we have, for you, some F.E.A.R. Everything should be sorted out here on this end right now. Do let me know if the sound levels are a little bit off. We can certainly sort that out. And we're just going to be diving right into it. F.E.A.R, man. You know, the first time I played this was in 2005. And it was at BlizzCon, actually. The WoW Radio crew had attended the very first BlizzCon in 2005. And it was a really small show compared to what it is now. Absolutely tiny. And we brought this machine that we'd saved a lot of money for to do all of our encoding. Because back then, of course, Twitch didn't exist. So we had to do video encoding and video broadcasting without Twitch, without live stream, without Ustream, without anything. We had to do it off our own servers. So it was a little bit wild. And we played F.E.A.R for about 30 minutes and then got terrified and then went and ate steak at Outback. My first American steak. That was my first time in the US. So there's a little bit of F.E.A.R story for you. Had a killer multiplayer mode as well. I know it was really standalone. It's called F.E.A.R Combat. I'm not actually sure if that's still playable. If it is, I should really go play it, because it is damn good. So we're going to play a little bit of F.E.A.R. If I recall correctly, there aren't too many problems with the modern version. I did knock down the mouse smoothing, as you can find here. We're not going to go through the options menu. I don't need to take you through that. Let's dive right into a little bit of F.E.A.R, shall we? And we'll skip through the first few minutes. We've got ourselves a little bit of a checkpoint, so that will prevent us from worrying too much about that. All right. It's a damn good-looking game. Like, seriously, this is a game from 2005. You know, it is an impressive-looking beastie for what it was. Really quite something. It was a very, very demanding game at the time. A lot of people weren't able to play it. And, of course, now pretty much anyone can. And also, he faded away and disappeared. So there you go. Oh, yeah, no FOV slider either. It's pretty annoying. It does auto-adjust based on widescreen. The default field of view is okay. It's not bad. Also, your face is a mess. Just a mess. It does have lean. Look at that. You remember what Q&E used to be? Freaking lean? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. And that shadow tech. You gotta love it. Alright, let's go and have a look. Also, if you want to shoot paint cans, this is maybe the best game for it. Look at that. It's got some quality gun sounds as well. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. The gunplay in this game... A lot of people recognize this game as a horror game, which in some ways it is, but really, it's actually a damn good first-person shooter. Really, really incredible. And it's worth getting over the whole horror thing in order to actually enjoy it. And that's what I've been trying to do up to this point, and finally I'm sitting down to play F.E.A.R because I'm being forced by my sponsor to do so. So there you go. You can thank GOG for getting me to actually play F.E.A.R. A little lens flare there as well. Yeah, I mean... Bear in mind, 2005 is quite a long time ago. That was 10 years ago now. 10 years! I can't even believe it. This is a 10-year-old game. Still looks better than most PlayStation 4 games. And also, watch out for the trash. You can get very, very much stuck on it. It had some weird control issues as well. Like the... Ouch! Yes, there we go. There's the blow to the face. Are you ready for exposition? At the hands of a plank of wood?
The dead man's name was Charles Hamburger.
Charles Hamburger, man.
No difference. He deserved to die. They all deserve to die.
He's not a very nice fellow, honestly. Now, if I recall correctly, things start to go a little bit crazy. But yeah, you're hunting down this man called F.E.A.R. But yeah, it had some weird stuff, like aim down sights is actually bound to shift, which is kind of weird. And then you've got melee bound to right mouse button, which I'm not going to change because I don't want to mess with the tutorials. Really a pretty bad idea. So you need me to... Yeah, I actually have subtitles on, but they're very, very small. They don't scale properly with the resolution. I can give you a little bit more welly on the levels, though. So let me just... I'm going to knock that down, knock that down. I'm just going to Alt-Tab out and give you a little bit more oomph on the sound so you can actually hear what he's saying in future. There we go. We'll up it to about 11. Do let me know if this is too loud, of course. But yeah, the subtitles are really small. They are actually on the screen, but they're really, really tiny. So you do have to watch out. Alright, I've upped the game sound a little bit, so that should be hopefully fine for you now. Some nice physics, too. Yeah. Paxton Fettel was his name. Very silly name. If I recall correctly, this is the backtracking section. Can't quite remember what the button is for...
Hey,
there we
back
go.
already?
Hello.
See anything?
You guys about done up there? Our day's just getting started.
You boys run along. I'll be busy here for a while.
I'm just having a look at that wonderful face of yours.
Breathe! Come on, make her push! I've tried to forget. I've tried so hard to forget.
Yeah,
These men are from F.E.A.R.
they are tiny. It is mostly a scaling issue. The game was never designed to run at 1080p, but it had the support in for it, so the UI doesn't scale properly. I think it may be possible for me to increase the size a little bit. I'll just have a quick look. I might be able to... There we go. Let's scale this up to large and see if that helps. You can see it actually says the game is not optimized. That doesn't make a difference at all. You'll see it actually says it's not optimized for 1080p. And again, it's a 10-year-old game.
Wait for further orders. Okay, let's saddle up.
Indeed, let's do the saddling. But you do get larger text here. Alright. Alright, here's the fun. Here's where the fun begins. Everyone is going to die. You're all gonna die in a variety of different ways.
Copy that. Proceed to first objective.
Since you're on point, see if you can get this gate open.
You know, I'm not 100% convinced by the aim down sights in this.
Specialist for this one.
You know, this is the exact opposite of what modern shooters do. It's like, hey, you're on point, see if you can open the gate. In modern shooters, it's like, hey, I'm on point, I'm gonna open the gate for you while you wait for my tedious exposition to end. Alright, and control is that. Ooh, yes. I will have the reflex booster. More slow motion. It's a strange game because it tried to scare you and then simultaneously gave you inhuman superpowers. And it actually managed it, which is a little bit surprising. You wouldn't think that they would. I just want to shoot things because the gunplay in this game is just phenomenal. Absolutely wonderful. Also, does this... Yeah! Physics! I got my pistol as well. Okay. It's grim! Something horrible has happened. What's in the magazine? We must see. Ah! The good old Folks Weekly. My favorite actor, too, is Longo. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to read it. I don't think the texture resolution is high enough. Oh, dear. Surprising amount of detail, though. Because I can. No other need than just to waste ammunition. Well, horrible things happen to him, so I'm sure that when I activate this, nothing bad will happen. Good job. You can pull a lever. Which is more agency than you're given in Battlefield 3 and 4 combined. So don't mock it. Here we go. Horrible things! Everybody's dead, Jim! It got a bit ugly a bit quick, didn't it? You know, the first encounter Assault Recon is a bit rubbish at its job, I've got to say. Then they get horribly murdered by Alma. This was at the time, of course, when films were capitalizing on the scary Japanese girl trope. Which, I must admit, I am terrified by. I saw The Ring, and I saw The Grudge, and I was terrified by both of them for weeks. I was at university, actually, when I saw The Ring, and we went with, we were in first year, so it was kind of like the apartments were set up in kind of a co-ed sort of fashion, so we had 10 guys downstairs and then 10 girls upstairs, and we both went there, and I'm not really sure what it was, because the girls wanted to... Hello. There we go. The girls wanted to stay the night. I can't imagine why, but I think it was mostly down to us being terrified rather than the girls. Such as, well, hello. You are bad at this. The AI in this game, though, is actually pretty damn good. They will coordinate against you, and I freaking love the gunplay. There's so many particle effects flying everywhere. Can get pretty tense as well. Yeah! Oh, yeah, this is the game I remember. Why didn't they make it? Well, they did make several more of these, but they weren't as good. Gotta admit. Also, I need to remember how to do the sliding kick. You could do all sorts of, like, cool martial arts moves in this game. Oh, yeah. There we go. I don't believe that's a dictionary at all. I think it's a lie. I also do absolutely love... Hi. I do absolutely love the amount of bullet decals. A lot of games like to, like, cull the bullet decals. This game's just like, no, let's just have 5,000 bullet decals. Because that's fun. You know, let's just have things kicking up from absolutely everywhere. And that's the right way to go about it, in my opinion. Yeah, what is the sprint button? I can't remember. Like, this game has some weird key bindings. We'll probably want to, like, work them over and change things around a little bit. Because sprint you'd expect to be shift, and it's actually not. I don't see sprint here at all, actually. Interestingly enough. And then, those are your inventory slots. It's WASD, crouch, lean left, lean right. Aim, slow-mo's control. Yeah, I actually don't see sprint on that list. Either that or I'm blind. Anyone else see sprint? Unless it's under toggle walk. I must be on sprint by default. Yeah, there is no sprint. I was lied to! Just how it is. Didn't think there was. Alright. Yep, sprinting was not added to the game. Alright, well, he came from here, which is inexplicable. Something's round the corner. I can pretty much bloody guarantee it. I hated those sections with Alma. I barely played it because we were so damn terrified by this game. Ah, medkits. What a wonderful idea that you can actually store items in order to regenerate health. Like, why is that a strange notion these days? Can someone explain that to me? Why did we get rid of that particular feature from FPS? Because that's a feature that makes a great degree of sense. It involves actually giving you control over your own health and allowing you to progress in an area without having to wait behind a pillar for 10 seconds. It's lovely.
All elements be advised that Echo Zero isn't responding. Command, this is Echo 7. Should we investigate?
Oh yeah, there's the fist fighting.
I'll dispatch a search team.
I remember now. Alright. Do 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 do. Ha ha! Ha! Fisticuffs. It's the honorable way to fly. But I do prefer the MP5, perhaps. Alright, so we had someone around here. I may go fisticuffs on him again. You see, he already knows. Like, there are so many FPS, and this is going to be a 2-hour session about how bad modern FPS is, by the way. I just want to point this out. There are so many FPS that on that kill, that would have counted as a stealth kill, and the person over there, who was only like about 20 feet away, would have not actually heard me in the first place. Alright, watch this. Let's rock and roll! Oh, yeah. This is how we roll right here. Sick. But the actual squads in F.E.A.R. operated quite accurately. And they would work together as a squad, they would flush you out with grenades, and they wouldn't be fooled by, oh, that was a stealth kill 10 feet away. Sure couldn't have heard that. Oh no, they could. They absolutely could. And they would. Yeah, the AI in F.E.A.R. was extremely detailed, and we probably won't see it, well, I hope we'll see its like again at some point, but... Ah, dodgy lighting effects. That means there's going to be a jump scare somewhere. Like that box. And the running thing, and the electricity. There we go. I'm not using DSR, no. I'm not scaling the game. I don't want to mess with that on a stream. Because there are potential issues with it. Plus, it wouldn't really make a difference because I'm streaming at 720p anyway, so you're not going to really get too much out of that. As much as I'd love to stream higher resolution than that, I just can't do it. I don't have the internet connection for it. Alright, we're ready for more fisticuffs. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Dun 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 dun. Ah, that does not get old, as it turns out. Hello. Yeah, we'll see about that. Ah, I love the way they just dive through windows as well. So good. All right. Someone wanted me to turn up the gamma. Yeah, we can up the gamma, I think. We can just give it a little bit more oomph. There we go, that should do the trick. Sweet. Alright, that should solve your problem. Get ourselves a first aid kit. Oh, we're actually quite low on health. Probably want to keep an eye on that. Yeah, health doesn't regenerate in this game. That's probably a good idea. Would anyone like a delicious diet squish? Because I have that. I also have a fizzy hole. I don't think that actually says fizzy hole. Actually, maybe it does. You don't want to know about my fizzy hole. Sorry, it's a medical condition. Let's have a look-see in here. There's usually a lot of stuff hidden around, like the upgrades for your bullet time, as well as actual pickups and grenades and things like that. So this was like, this has got to be one of the last FPS that followed a kind of more traditional route of finding items. And that's before they just handed everything to you on a silver platter. It was very much like, it's actually almost an, I wouldn't say it's an antithesis of something like Half-Life. Half-Life certainly did similar things as well. And now this is it's a scripted heavy, but still exploration-focused game with some levels that actually do have little bits that you can explore and find really cool stuff in. I appreciate that. That's my favorite kind of FPS. And there aren't that many FPS that do that these days. If you want one, then Shadow Warrior is something that I'd recommend. That is the more modern Shadow Warrior. Absolutely fantastic game. Does have a good degree of that in it as well, because there's a lot of stuff and upgrades to find in that game. Hello! Damn, the gunplay in this game was so good. I mean, it's kind of weird because, like, the guns don't have the traditional kick of a lot of modern FPS that actually do recoil well. They have more of a cone of fire system, which, I mean, I'm not so keen on cone of fire, I'm gonna be honest. Like, cone of fire versus the current recoil, I'd say that that's one thing that oh, and you can go dual pistols, by the way. Yes, you can do it. So, it is a lovely thing indeed. We're gonna play around with that. And we'll grab there's a med kit there as well. What was I saying? Yeah, the cone of fire system is certainly not as good, I would say, as something like the more modern recoil system. That's maybe one of the only kind of complaints that I have about the gunplay in this game. But it's so fun to spray and pray in a game like this that I don't think it really matters.
You have one new message. Yeah, this is Chet in accounting. Nobody seems to know what's going on, but we've been hearing a lot of loud noises. Have you guys heard anything over there? End of messages.
Environmental storytelling. And a sensible way of doing it as well, instead of having random audio logs. Yeah, there's just tape recorders lying all over the place. Like, you what? No, the phone messages make much more sense. Thank you very much. But yeah, there is some atmospheric stuff in F.E.A.R that's quite scary, but a lot of it is jump scares. Also, the dual pistols worked in a really weird way. They actually didn't fire alternate. It's a rather strange system that they worked out of. They just kind of fired randomly. Let's get the assault rifle out. Where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Let's start with me. I remember being so impressed by the amount of environmental damage you could do in this game. It reminded me so much of the Matrix lobby scene. Really awesome. Max Payne as well. There was a mod for the original Max Payne that let you do the Matrix lobby scene, and it had all of the environmental destruction. It was fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. If you ever pick up Max Payne, and you should, by the way. If you haven't played Max Payne 1 and 2, then that's a bit of gaming history you've missed out on for no good reason, because they're way better than 3. Trust me, there's many reasons why. But get the Matrix lobby mod for it. It's just so much fun. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the Platinum Edition that we're playing right now that's on GOG, that obviously works with all modern systems, does have the Perseus Mandate and also has Extraction Point. And not a lot of people like Perseus, but Extraction Point is considered by many people to be as good, if not better, than the original campaign. And it does the horror thing maybe a little bit better. Hello. I'm thinking now might be time for grenades. Yes. I didn't have too much of a problem getting Max Payne 1 running on modern machines. I'm not sure. Does GOG have a version of it? I think they do. If they do, then everything is totally fine. But yeah, I had Max Payne 2 running quite recently, and it ran flawlessly. Looks great, too. Still looks great, if you can believe it. Some of the facial animations, maybe not so much, but... Alright. Yep, they can see me, because this is not a modern FPS. Alright. Are we ready for some slow-mo action? I think we are. Fully reloaded. Let's... We're not going to punch them. Alright, here we go. Bang, 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 bang. Yes, thank you. That will do the trick. Oh, I'm a little low on ammunition. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the ridiculously inaccurate SMG. I do love that. I mean, it's obviously an outdated effect, but I do love that little kind of pressure wave pulse that comes out of the grenades. It's just lovely. Enemy slides around too. He's having a little dance. I think there's one around that corner. Pretty sure we didn't get him. I mean, it's not even that hard to make an intelligent FPS. You've just got to not be lazy. Like, you've got to design levels in such a way that the player can get through them without running out of the resources they need. And that's what a lot of modern FPS fails to do. Like, it doesn't trust the player not to screw up. And as a result, it's too afraid not to put you on rails. And that's the really unfortunate part of modern first-person shooters. Which is why playing old FPS is totally a legit way to go. I mean, I still play the old Shadow Warrior. By that, I mean, like, Shadow Warrior Redux. That's still a really great game. It's hard.
Someone there. Someone there.
Some people like F.E.A.R 2. F.E.A.R 2 is a bit short. And then F.E.A.R 3 is a bit weird. Like, F.E.A.R 3 is not a bad game, it's just it was designed with co-op in mind. The multiplayer of F.E.A.R 3 was actually surprisingly cool. It had some really interesting ideas. I don't think there's a bad F.E.A.R game, it's just they all do things a bit differently, and as a result, people are like, well, F.E.A.R 3 is not like F.E.A.R 1, which is true, it's not. But it had some interesting ideas that haven't really been repeated since. I wouldn't mind playing F.E.A.R 3 again, actually.
Is someone there?
There's a F.E.A.R 3 mode called Fucking Run. That's a multiplayer mode in that game. It's just called Fucking Run. And it is about escaping from a tidal wave of just the most horrible things you can imagine. Pretty damn cool. They had some cool ideas with that. They had some weird possession mechanic and all sorts of strange things with it. Oh my! This is where we don't want to be. Please no, Alma. Hey, back in the day, this sequence was very impressive. It's not even that bad looking right now. Ah, the window! It's quite the sequence. Don't stop. Oh, do not touch F.E.A.R Online, by the way. If you go into F.E.A.R Online thinking that it's F.E.A.R, it's not. F.E.A.R Online is the worst thing in the universe. Don't touch it. It's on Steam. It's a free-to-play game. It is disgusting. Oh, it is too terrible.
He's alive.
Should I call in a medevac?
He doesn't appear to be injured, although I don't know how he survived.
Worry about that later. I'm reading Federal's transmitter near that position.
gotta take that fucker out, fast. Jet, keep looking for Jankowski. I'm still reading his life signs.
You can't send him in alone, that's crazy.
He can take care of himself. Now move.
There we go.
Be careful in there.
Gotta admit, the faces do look a little bit plastic, but they were still pretty damn impressive for the day. Although most people are wearing helmets, obviously,
You
to
better get going.
try and minimize the amount they have to render. I've only got 2 bullets in the assault rifle. There are some really cool guns later on as well, gotta admit. I'm streaming for about 2 hours today. And then I'll be wrapping that up. Alright. Well, you're all dead, which is unfortunate for you.
Tomcat, looks like I'm not gonna be able to send you any reinforcements for a while.
Big surprise.
Just got diverted to Armacam headquarters. Something big is going on. No shit. My people are right in the middle of it. I hear you. I wish I was calling the shots. Is it the same bad guys? Looks that way. I'm a little short on detail. I guess this ain't a covert op anymore.
Yeah, it was crouch, melee, jump, was it? Because I'm pretty sure you could actually do, like, a flying kick. I just can't remember the combination of buttons to do it. That was the uppercut, and then there was, like, there's a strike from the top there as well. But yeah, you can do some pretty cool stuff. Alright. Did I just get scared by a bucket? I think I did. Yes, bucket noise is OP. I think we'll stick with the dual pistols for the time being. I need to gather some ammo for some of the better weapons. But yeah, I mean, there's no reason these days not to play a game like F.E.A.R. Like, it'll run on obviously pretty much anything, whereas back in the day it really didn't. It was a very demanding game. And it still looks alright. This is sort of the level of graphics that I totally find acceptable. It looks like a 360 game for the most part, which is fine. And it's a little higher resolution, higher bloody frame rate. Runs at 144 frames per second, no problem at all. It's lovely.
New message.
Mike, what the hell's going on over there? It sounded like an explosion. I can't get through to anybody. Call me back.
End of messages.
Forward jump melee, was it? That's the punch. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to pull the moves off, but they're fun regardless. Oh man, Stalker. That is a game that I played. I played a lot of Call of Pripyat, and I played a decent amount of Shadow over Chernobyl, but I need to get back into that game, because Stalker is still unique. Like, if you want a survival game, Stalker is absolutely incredible. There we go, I need something around here. Absolutely amazing game. And the mod scene for Stalker is fantastic. It's a difficult game, it's a scary game, it's got a lot of flexibility, it's an open world game. You start with the worst gun in the universe. It's really quite cool. Alright, let's see if I can actually remember where I'm bloody well going. I don't think the game has a map, if I recall correctly. But most of the time, the game's level design is pretty intuitive, but I am pretty much legendary for getting lost in every possible situation, so it does help to have a map. Da-da-da-da. Oh, here we go. Flickering lights underground. What the hell's gonna happen now? Oh yes, Misery. That was the name of the mod for Call of Pripyat. It's supposed to be great. Do I have a flashlight? Is that a button that I have? I should probably check that. It would be nice to know. Inventory. Yes, X is the flashlight. Okay. Because reasons. Oh, invisible stalker monster. Don't even get me. That's rats. They're not real. We don't have to worry about those. That is not rats. That is scary little Japanese girl that is going to horribly murder me. What is that? Health booster. Lovely. Ah, you... Don't you pull that shit on me. I'm not going in there. Fuck that. Game does drop frames whenever it saves, which is a little bit of an annoying thing that it does. But hey, it's not the worst thing ever. Jump, crouch, melee. At the same time. It doesn't work. It does not. I'm sorry. I want to tell you that it does the big kick, but it does not. I'll figure it out eventually.
Echo 12, we have a possible intruder reported in your vicinity. We haven't seen anything. Roger. Keep your
You have a gun that I want. Prepare for the melee. Hurrah! Thank you. Oh, shit. Well, at least we got some bullets now. It just comes rolling right out of that. It's so fucking cool. Why don't more games do that? Enemies that are just kind of dynamic and do things that are a little bit unexpected. Sweet. I mean, there's practically no reason to do it. You know, it's ultimately absolutely impractical. But it's hilarious, and that's all that really matters. Oh, shit. Okay. I will not punch him from here. This sounds like a fairly terrible idea. But we will use that long-forgotten feature, lean. To pop him in the head. There you go. He's right behind there. I don't know if I've got the penetration to go through that. I will try, though. Oh, they're blind fire as well. I forgot they did that. God, they really tried with this game. There's a reason why this game's considered a damn classic. Just depresses me how little effort modern games put into just little details like that. Oh yeah, this looks safe. But yeah, I mean, it's not that scary. I think if you put off it as a horror game, then you probably shouldn't be. Like, there's enough action in it. You'll occasionally get jump scares and kind of creepy moments, but yeah, it's not that bad. If I can handle it, you can handle it. You know I'm absolutely dreadful when it comes to horror. I'm sure you can manage it. I believe in you. You know, I can't help but notice that this led me to nowhere but a bucket. Oh yeah, of course. How silly of me. It doesn't hold your hand. We've got another one here. Can I just punch that? No, I am not that mighty, as much as I wish that I was. That'll do the trick there. Well, we already took this area out, so I'll keep a move on. They do hunt you as well. They do actually put a decent amount of effort into trying to find you. Alright, here we go. We can maybe pop one through there. Oh, hello. Put the slow-mo on. Oh, no one around here. We got it. No, we didn't get everyone. Hello. Oh, yeah. That doesn't get old. Absolutely not. Oh, hello. Who do we have here? Oh, he's right there. Alright. That was completely unnecessary. Oh, that was good. Alright. We should definitely do slow-mo and try and dodge bullets, because you can do that. Alright, do I have enough ammo to justify using the assault rifle? I think so. I think all the soldiers now, most of them anyway, have assault rifles, so I should be able to get ammo for it. What I will say is it's got a lot of generic office areas, which I suppose makes sense considering the place that you're investigating. I always like to look at clocks to see if there's any kind of hidden Easter egg on them for some reason. More often than not, they'll set a clock in a game to a specific time to mean something. I think it was ever since they started doing that in the X-Files that I started looking for it. And it ended up becoming a trope of some sort. I also heard they're remaking the X-Files, and I don't like that idea. I'm not keen on it, folks. I'm not. Absolutely not. Don't fix what isn't broken. Alright, here we go. Yeah! Because we can. What more reason would we need? Oh, man. Yes. I mean, the plot of this game and the F.E.A.R games in general is actually very disturbing. I wouldn't want to spoil it for you, because it is actually worthy of your attention. Can you blow those up? Disappointing. Oh, well. I assume in most... You can blow up the photocopier, however. And paper goes everywhere, which is just lovely. This is why an office environment is so good for a game with this number of particle effects, because it's just pieces of paper. I took his leg off. Look at that. His leg fell off. That's very unfortunate. In fact, I think he's actually in pieces. Oh, well. I do want to get a shot. The shotgun in this game is a lot of fun. I do want to get a hold of that. I'm going to end up missing it, because I know I'm a moron. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's a long corridor. Yeah, this... I'm sure this will go well. And a checkpoint! Nothing scary here. 2 rifles, still no shotty. I want my shotty. That's a lot of armor and stuff that you just gave me. Oh, yeah, I keep... It was sponsored by Alienware, by the way, if you hadn't already guessed. That is one ugly-ass Alienware laptop. I'm sorry, if your Alienware laptop looked like that, I would not be buying it. There we go.
I found a wastewater analysis summary addressed to an ArmorCam review committee. According to the abstract, there's some major contamination coming from upstream. I can't imagine why ArmorCam would be interested unless they're responsible.
There's the kick. Thank you for the guy in the chat that pointed out that the punch mode is not the same. That's how you do the kick. You actually use the right mouse button while you have a gun drawn, not while you're in melee mode. Thank you, chat. Very much appreciated. You have saved many lives today. We will use the kick as often as possible. Why they just have grenades lying on their desks? I mean, that does seem like something of a health and safety hazard. One has to wonder. Kick the crap out of this thing. There we go. It won't give me my diet squirt. Or squish. Squish, yeah. Alright. Outside, that means we're going to be fighting, most likely. Welcome to 11,000 concurrent viewers on this stream. Very cool. Alright, kick time. Dun 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 da 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 da. That never gets old. Oh, it's lovely. There's no practical reason for that to be in the game, but it's there anyway, and I love that it's there. Just kick him. You do lose a lot of health doing that. It's generally not a very good idea, but it's fun. Alright, let's get the rifle out. F.E.A.R overrated my ass. F.E.A.R's amazing. You kidding me? Absolutely phenomenal shooter. One of the best. Certainly one of the best PC games of all time. I don't think there's any really much doubt about that. You know, and I'm the world's biggest Deus Ex fanboy, as you're well aware, and I'll happily admit that F.E.A.R has significantly better gunplay. Not that that takes much, you gotta admit. Deus Ex's gunplay was hardly its strong suit. Is there a scary lady in here? There is not. You know, I can't quite tell if that's glass or if that's going to kill me if I jump on it. It's water. Okay. Possibly not the strongest water effects we've ever seen, but hey. Also, getting in water in horror games is never a good idea, and you should never actually do it. I learned that from Amnesia, and I'll never forget. Oh, we're indoors, we can just use this. I don't want to waste my assault rifle ammo. Ammo is not perhaps as plentiful as you would expect it to be. 6 medkits? Yeah, we don't need to use any. Oh, where? Tell me where are you hiding? Did I just go around a circle? I certainly hope not. It's hard, it is sometimes hard to tell. Oh, hello. Well, that's not good. I don't want to go down there at all, as it happens. Yep! I remember why I didn't want to go down there. Oh, fuck my life! Did I just die, or...?
Jen, any word on Jankowski?
I guess so.
No, but I found some human remains. Impossible to ID without lab work.
It can't be him. His life
Spooky, scary skeletons.
He's got to be around there somewhere.
I'll keep looking.
Alright, let's crawl around the sewers looking for medkits. Why, the question I have for you, Mr. Chapman, is why are you not playing F.E.A.R? Oh, I may have woken up the nasty little beasties that are around the corner. It's like, yes, each room doesn't actually... I think we can't actually blow through that, as much as I wish that I could. Even if... just for the fun of it. Grenades are fun. Alright. Well, I guess that's not the way to go, then. You know, you could just open the door inward. That would probably solve the issue quite nicely, I would imagine. No, you can't kill it with a nade. That is not the way to go. And we can't get through here either, so the only way to go would be this way. On live. Yeah, let's on the second thought, let's not use on live. 'Tis a silly thing. I'm not the world's biggest fan of on live, I've got to admit. An interesting idea, but I like control over my games, and on live takes all of that away from you. Not the world's biggest fan, I've got to admit. Okay.
She's afraid.
Fuck my life! God Has anyone told you it's not polite to sneak up on people? That wasn't even that damn scary. This is how terrified I get. I started getting into these little moods. Then things go disastrously wrong.
Wait for my signal. We've got movement. Target spotted!
Everything is on fire! That's the one thing I love. You just spray the room and shit just exploded for no good reason. It was just lovely. Gotcha. Come on. I think we've got the room clear. But you never know. They're sometimes hid. Yeah, I think we got them all. Monolith was great. Well, I mean, you know Monolith now. They're still around. They made Shadow of Mordor. They always had some pretty damn cool ideas. Am I going in the right direction? Hello. Evidently. Okay, someone around here. Definitely gets a lot more interesting when you start running into the guys in giant fucking power-armored suits. They don't mess around. Well, you're very dead. We put you down earlier. I actually can't remember which direction I went. I think we have to double back. No one lives forever. Fuck, man. I will be so happy if GOG manages to get the damn rights to that. Oh, man. Yeah! Because it's metal. Okay, cool. No One Lives Forever, No One Lives Forever 2 were absolutely incredible games. Unbelievable. I would love to see them again. Contract Jack. Ugh, no, we don't talk about that. We do not talk about Contract Jack. Hush. Hush now. That game didn't happen. Okay? Just accept it. It never happened. Move on with your life. Alright. You see, I can shoot people. I'm just not so good at the navigation part. I get lost very, very easily. Ah, logical audio logs. Lovely. And some armor. We'll take that. What was going on with Sally in the dinner room? Let's find out.
One new message.
Hey man, I heard something crazy's happening over there. You alright? Let me know. We're still on for Friday, right? Call me back, bro. I hope you're alright.
End of messages.
He's not. He's dead. He was probably the spooky skeleton that we saw earlier. Just saying. You can open up... Oh, come on. Like, wrenches undressed, my favorite. Just double checking. I haven't missed anything. Okay. We're good. What? What's happening and why? Just gonna double check in here, make sure I haven't missed any items. Nope, we're good. Hello! Outside. This will be safe from Alma, said nobody ever. We'll switch to the rifle if we're gonna be out here. I hoped he didn't see me. Turns out he has eyes, though, unlike most modern AI. The shadows are pretty good in this game, considering the time frame. I gotta admit. They're not too shabby. They're pretty important for the atmosphere as well. Shotgun, apparently, is where I get it around here. Fun. I do want that, very much so. I think you can have 3 weapons in this game, if I recall correctly. Oh, I see you. Slow-mo bullshit! Ah! Four weapons, is it? Yes, okay. Yeah, because the pistols, I guess, don't count. I should grab that and the armor while I'm here. Where is the shotty, though? I want it now. Shotgun is so much fun, it blows people halfway across the fucking room. Oh my! Okay. Not sure if I actually hit any of them, but we'll give it a shot. There you go. Oh, he's not dead yet. As it turns out. He might be, though. Alright, I'm pretty much out of assault rifle ammo now. Gonna have to rely on this thing, which is just highly inaccurate. It's even more inaccurate than the damn SMG in Half-Life 2, and that was bad enough. But thankfully, you do have slow-mo. Aha, another booster. Good, good, good. Where are you? There you go. Nice, follow. Oh! Is that the guy with the shotgun? I think it is. I want your shotgun. Give it to me. Immediately. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. VK-12 Combat Shotgun. Also known as the SPAS-12. Yeah. The RPL is an MP5. This is the Spas 12. I'm not sure what the rifle is. Can't actually tell. But we have the shotgun. So now everything's wonderful. Not that I have any idea where I'm supposed to go now, but hey. $36 rounds in it. It's very generous. Very generous. Oh, absolutely you can have the slow-mo shotgun. That's the way it goes. We just need to find something to shoot with it now. The repetitive environments do get a little bit annoying, I've got to admit. Just mostly because I get lost.
An explosion that leveled a dockside warehouse this evening was most likely the result of an industrial accident. No injuries have been reported, but emergency workers are still on the scene.
Is it just a G3? We call it the G2A2. I think the assault rifle might just be a G3, actually. That's possible. Let's pull this for some reason. Not that I have any idea what it does. It is a fun gun. Never had proper reload animations in this game, though. Where are we going? I'm lost, guys. You know how this fucking happens. It's a large open area with many doors. I have no idea where I'm going. And I'll probably end up doubling back on myself like an idiot. Follow the bodies. Back inside. Oh, more bodies here. It must be this area. Authorized personnel only. That would make sense. No, we were in here previously. Or were we? No, actually, maybe we weren't. I don't recall doing this platforming bit. There we go. Okay, cool. We know where we're going. Alright. Slow-mo shotty time. Yes. We're gonna sneak up. Hello. Yeah! So good. Grenade! Shoot it out of the fucking air because we can. That hurt a lot and I probably shouldn't have done it, but it was hilarious. So I view it as a valid combat strategy. Yes, you can shoot grenades out of the air. It's unwise to do it when they're in your face. Are you quite finished? Proximity grenade. Have some of these. I don't think you're going to be doing that anytime soon, fellas. Thank you very much. Ah, I love this gun. And this isn't even one of the best ones. The nail gun later on is just amazing. Alright, what are we looking at for time? Okay, we're about an hour in, so if you don't mind, I'm going to take a quick break for a couple of minutes, and then when I come back, I will conclude the stream. So, we'll play another 55 or so minutes of F.E.A.R. In the meantime, I will give you some music from Zircon, which you'll hopefully like. It goes by the name of Sun Shower. I'll be back in 4 minutes with a bit more F.E.A.R. There we go, folks. The sounds of Zircon with Sun Shower. They're absolutely fantastic track. I'd recommend you check out Zircon's Bandcamp. He has a lot of really fantastic music. He also composes a little bit for games as well. So I would suggest that you have a look at it. All right, let's dive right back into F.E.A.R. Those asking, this is the F.E.A.R. Platinum Edition, which is available currently on sale on GOG. So you can pick it up nice and cheap. Comes with both the expansions, and it runs totally fine on modern OSs. I'm running this on Windows 7 with pretty damn modern hardware, let's just put it that way, and it runs fantastic. So nothing to worry about whatsoever. All good. All good. And, yeah, not that scary, you know. Compared to certain other titles, it could certainly be a great deal worse. I'm kind of glad they didn't go too overboard on the horror aspect, although it does have the occasional jump scare. Nothing really too concerning. Alright, now can I remember where the hell I'm going is the main question. That's a good one. Because probably not, is the answer. Just follow the bodies. Let's actually, I think there's a little bit more ammunition there. There we go. Definitely have that, certainly. So I gunned my way through all of this. I headed in... Hello. Looks like... Oh, we're not done yet. Okay. I see you. Terrain does not do much against a shotty. Oh, we got a few more by the looks of it. It's just things randomly exploding. Not 100% sure why any of that is, but hey. Yes, we don't run sub mode here on the GOG channel. The mods are good enough to handle things. Things do tend to get a little bit out of control sometimes, but, you know, people are behaving themselves for the time being. Alright, well, now I've gone around in circles time and again for no good reason. That's always good. That was the top of your everything. Wow. That's a pile of a mess that we have right here. Gotta love it. Is this the correct way out? Well, it's a med kit that I haven't picked up. Oh, crap. I don't know what the hell that is, but... I'm pretty sure he just threw himself off there for comic effect more so than anything else. You know what I miss? Soldier of Fortune. That's a game that could definitely use a... I wouldn't say a gritty reboot per se, but just another game in the series. Yes, I heard about the Strafe Alpha. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Apparently it's procedurally generated, which kind of disappoints me. I was hoping for more of an old-school FPS with properly designed levels. I think if you want that, you want to look at a game like Rack. Oh. Oh, fuck my life. I remember those. They're not nice at all. They are hard to kill. Alright, let's get the shotty out and do a little bit of slow motion action on this guy. Yeah. Go away. And that is the HV 10mm penetrator, which is a bunch of fun. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we have a gun. Ho, ho, ho. Now, I can't quite remember how the penetrator works. All I do know is that it's a very powerful weapon. I would recommend it. I got this. And does this go through walls, if I recall correctly?
Seeing a substantial mobilization on the satellite.
I think it might. Ah, I think there's a med kit down there. We should go get it. Thank you very much. And there's a booster around here if I can get to it. Ah, it needs to go the other way. I picked up some armor on the way as well. Can't complain about those things. Absolutely not. And that'll be a health booster, permanent. Worth grabbing. Alright. I can't wait to play with this. But yeah, you can only carry 3 weapons. It's not 4, it's 3. I had to toss my pistols in order to get the penetrator. But it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. Alright. Fun times abound, folks. Okay, we're not quite dead. There we go.
Report. We need reinforcements.
That took more damage than I expected there. I thought this was a sniper rifle, it's actually not. as you can see, it sticks people to walls, which is really rather amusing. That was through the face. Good decent amount of ammunition for it, though, too, so that's not too bad. That probably explodes. I was correct. Should have blown that up earlier. Alright. Arbitrary platforming. We do hate you so. If I recall correctly, that will probably lower things a little bit, or raise them, one way or the other. Raise, okay. Alright. So that should let me through to where I need to go next. Sweet. I do love this gun. If I recall correctly, you run out of ammo pretty fast for it, though. So I'm going to be mostly relying on the shotgun, I think. I don't think you can reliably get ammo for this outside of killing the super armored guys. The Platinum Edition just means it comes with the 2 expansions, which is Extraction Point and Perseus Mandate. Extraction Point is definitely worth playing. Perseus Mandate is definitely the weakest of the 3. Like, if you would just want more fear, I guess play Perseus Mandate, but outside of that...
I don't know what you're talking about. Some secrets get buried deeper than others, but I know where to dig. No, wait, you've got the wrong guy. Hush now, Mr. Moody. The time for talk is done. Please, no!
Alright. Shouldn't have wasted the ammo on that. Oh, flickering. Bullshit incoming. Fuck my life! Go away. That was completely unnecessary. Why did you do that? You look like a fucking spider. Nobody crawls around like that. Hey, I played AVP 1. I beat that game. That is a hard game. If you buy it, it's DRM free. So you just buy it on GOG and you install and you play it. Simple as that. Which is quite nice, really. Their install is nice and quick. You just install and go. Which is cool, because if Steam happens to be down for any reason, you don't have to worry too much about that. And I just got a drive where I just keep all my GOG games. So I actually keep them all on a thumb drive, which is really great if I have people over for, like, LANs or whatever. Because we can just use them and we can set up multiplayer.
He deserved to die. They all deserve to die.
It's a nice little backup as well. Like, if you're in a shitty situation where your internet goes out, it's like, hey, I've got a thumb drive full of these really great games that I can just install and play. Well, no, I mean, having chat open to those who want to pay isn't about stroking my ego, it's about making a bunch of money. That, and it's also about keeping people out that think it's just about stroking my ego. But hey.
So far, no one is commenting on exactly what happened or why.
It's a practical reason more so than anything else. When we have like 30,000 people in the chat, which we more often than not do, it's just impractical to properly moderate it. And I'd rather not deal with that shit. So, there you go. Alma, please. Nobody thinks you're hiding. Nobody thinks you're clever. Yes, and minimizing chat shenanigans is always nice. Not the world's biggest fan of the dank memes. What a mess! Help keep this room clean. Yeah. Blame Alma for this. All Alma's fault.
You have one new message. First message from
Ian Hives. Hi, Bill. It's Ian Hives. Look, I just got your email. I wish I could give you some more background on this, but it's strictly need to know. Hell, I don't even know what all this is for. For now, look, just focus on the specific contaminants in the task summary. Maybe I can fill you in a little more once we've completed the survey.
end of messages.
Alright then. Everyone with this wrench calendar is evidently up for distribution. Well, the clean room is not. Why everything is bleeding, nobody really knows. Alright, well I'm backtracking now. I actually can't remember which way I'm supposed to go. It's probably been a door that's opened up since. Maybe this one? Oh, it's a long corridor. Is there Alma? No. There is someone... Actually, I saw 2 shadows there. Screw that. It's a nice prompt, though. Like, they actually use the horror jump scares to make sure that you know you go on the right track. I think it's a pretty cool move. I should probably go down there. There's most likely an item hidden. And I was correct. And a skeleton. Yeah, it's their nice way of both scaring you and keeping you on the right track. Yeah, don't start with me on climbing stairs. I know the sequence you're talking about. It's fucking terrifying. I can't remember which part of the game it's in. Just evil, that bit. Absolutely evil. And no amount of having an HV 10mm penetrator gun will help you either.
There's something in the water.
Oh, fuck the water. Quit it. Now you're just being silly. Oh, fuck!
Breathe! Come on, make her push!
This bit's creepy as hell. Ah! Jesus. What is you? Go away. I assume we can go back this way now. Okay. Are we quite done with the nonsense? Hmm? Or do you want me to go back this way? Am I going backwards or forwards? Like, in theory, if it spawned you facing this way, you'd want to go this way. But I can't quite remember. I imagine that's actually not correct. No, it is. Weird shit is happening. Ergo, it's correct. Okay, can't open this. I guess I can get through here, though. Navigation, my worst enemy. Oh, yes, I'm sure this is gonna go well. Fuck. Why would you do that to me? That's just a dick move. That's not even... There's no even good reason for you doing that. Well...
If Vettel finds her... Origin...
What the hell are you talking about? Who's Alma and what's Origin? Alright, buddy, get moving. Vettel's gotta be close.
Ah, shit. Alright, let's get the penetrator out. Where are you? There you go. If I can pin you to the wall with your face, then we have a good first-person shooter game. Of that you can be certain. There you go. Have a bit of that. Shotgun. Yes! You go in the vent. Is that a person? No, that's the person that I nailed to the wall. Okay. Good to know. Ah, we had ourselves quite the fright, didn't we? Yes, I get lost in corridor shooters. I'm that terrible at video games. I have navigation problems. Severe navigation problems. Don't think I can get through there, can I? No, I don't think the game ever requires you to do a crouch jump, so I would imagine not. Nope. Absolutely not. Thank you very much. Excessively creepy music is excessive.
Contact!
I don't think so. Do I have enough penetrator rounds left? I have a few. Not too many.
Get to cover! Man down! Yes, sir.
Probably will.
Cover fire!
Alright, can we dodge our way through this? Probably.
Oh, shit!
Alright, Jukes times. Yes! Oh man, just look how cool that is. That's 10-year-old technology, it still looks better than most. Just bits everywhere. It's nice to be impressed by older stuff. Oh, hi.
Oh, son! I need help!
I guess he wasn't as friendly as I initially suspected. He looked friendly, honestly. He looked like one of the NPC characters that I spoke to earlier. I was mistaken. Good, good. Maybe a few too many penetrator rounds to the head, but hey. Okay, that was perhaps a tad excessive. I will admit it. Alright. Where are we going now? I'm pretty sure I just heard the little pitter-pattering of feet. I don't like that. That is something I could do without. Did it? Oh, hello. My, you are welcoming. Regular gun should be enough for you. Don't respect him enough to use the penetrator rounds. Oh, fuck. Grenades. Yeah, they don't fuck around in this game. They're not just gonna sit there and let you shoot them. Absolutely not.
We can't stop him!
Oh, does he have a penetrator? Sweet. I'm actually close to being out of rounds of that, so... That was a waste of health, but it was fun. You get enough health kits anyway. As long as you explore the environment, you're not really short on health kits in this game. Although I am only playing on normal. You probably want to play it on a harder difficulty, really. Okay. Medkit on the wall means I haven't been here. But I think we're going this way. You know, I don't know if you can really count this game as having a soundtrack. It's more ambient terror. It just tries to scare the crap out of you with musical interludes from time to time. I don't think so. Lovely. There's more of a just kind of ambient soundscape that they've got going on. I don't think so. I like the tight quarters gunplay that's going on here, though. A lot of very close cover-based shooting that's still surprisingly, like, action-orientated. It works really well. Well, it's not this way, but it is probably this way. Oh, great. Everyone knows that sneaking through these small corridors results in awesome things happening to you. How could there possibly be anything going wrong here? Alright. Ah, man. The AI in this game is supreme. There are very few modern games that can match it. The thing is that most modern games don't try. Like, when it comes to first-person shooter campaigns, they're all focused on scripted events and hordes. I mean, hell, even boil it back down to COD 4. You remember how many clown cars that game had? That game was completely full of clown car mechanics. Essentially, until you reached a certain point on the map, the enemy would keep spawning out of a small hut or building somewhere in the near vicinity just out of line of sight to try and maintain the illusion that you were under attack. In reality, that game just continuously spawned enemies at you over and over and over again until you reached a preset point. No Alma up the ladder. That's always a nice surprise. And it's lazy. It's ultimately lazy because all of those soldiers are very, very dumb. They don't act in a way that is logical. They just hurl themselves at your bullets. And that's what it becomes. It becomes Duck Hunt. And frankly, I don't play first-person shooters to play Duck Hunt. I play to be challenged by the AI, and most modern FPS don't do that. They try and overwhelm you with sheer numbers and spectacle to try and trick you into believing that it's anything more than what it is. In reality, it mostly sucks. I don't respect that design. I hope we're going back to a time when that is not the case.
Maybe his gear got damaged. Maybe. Fire and rescue guys are here. Once they've got the fire under control, we can check the rubble.
Let them handle it. I need you on standby to head inside armor camp as soon as the site is secure.
Roger.
Can't melee rat. 0 out of 10. Oh, yes! Of course, there are also invisible cyberstalker thingies. I keep forgetting. The game has some very odd enemies from time to time. I can't remember if that's just an image of one. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not going to show up behind me and stab me in the back. Although, maybe it will. Man, look how cool that shadow was. Just designed to just let you see them coming if you're quick enough. Great use of shadows for something more than just aesthetic. Oh yeah. Because we can. Because we should. And because we shall. Just lovely. I need to beat this game. I never got around to doing it when it first came out. Mostly because of the horror aspect. I just didn't want to do it. But in reality, like, it's not actually that terrifying, really. It's got its moments, certainly, but not enough to put you off playing it. I mean, hell, there were some jump scares in, frickin' Half-Life. It's not an excuse not to play it. Check this area. Yeah, just want to see if there's any boosters around here. Looks like no. Is the answer to that. I don't really remember much about Wolfenstein's AI. I know that I loved the game. I can tell you that for a fact. But I don't remember much about Wolfie's AI. I think it was pretty good, from what I could tell. But it was, I mean, that game was a big horde mode in many ways. But it did it in a good way. It had a lot of really nice set pieces and good level design. So I think that helped. Did I accidentally double back on myself? I might have. Chat will have to let me know, as I so frequently get lost. I came up here, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, Zen, don't even get me started. That level shouldn't have been in the game, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Zen was just a disaster. It completely ruined... I don't know, did it completely ruin it? It was not a good end to Half-Life. I think when Black Mesa was missing it, I didn't shed any tears, let me put it that way. You can't go in there for some reason. It just blocks you off. A little bit of an odd one. Yeah, I turned that... because I turned that off, so obviously it wants me to go through this way. Return to Castle Wolfenstein had decent AI, if I recall correctly. But then again, that was a long time since I played that one. I've been in here. Through here? Probably through here, down here. Yeah, that seems right. Zen was a bunch of platforming, that was the main problem with it. Like, the platforming in Half-Life 1 and 2 was certainly the weakest point. I'm glad that they didn't have so much of it in Half-Life 2, although that... I gotta say, that bridge section, it was impressive in many ways, but simultaneously it was also annoying as hell. Though I gotta say, I think the Wolfenstein New Order bridge section topped it. I've been here, haven't I? God damn it. Alright, I'm lost. I have absolutely been here. Okay, so we're gonna climb ladders. Let's go back the way that we came and then find a ladder to climb. So I'm supposed to go through that door? It's just not letting me through? Yeah, I mean, it seemed a little bit weird that it would block it off. It did seem like that was the place to go, but for some reason it wouldn't let me in. This happens. You know this happens. This is why I don't play games that involve navigation. The game doesn't have a map either, by the way, so just bear that in mind. It has this, which is not in any way useful. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on... Yeah, so there's a weird bug here that makes me get stuck on the stairs. So that's a bit of a strange one. Alright, well, come on, you can't blame me for that one. That's a logical one.
Remember that wastewater report I mentioned? There's a little more info here. Contamination seems to originate in the Auburn area. That place is practically deserted nowadays. Probably not a coincidence.
Alright. We need more than Dora to get me out of this mess, I'll tell you that for a fact. Alright. Grenades, always lovely. Crawling, not so lovely. Probably full of Alma and or spiders. Hey, the stairs were bugged. We had bugged stair mechanics up in this. It's all the fault of the Kojima World Order. Ooh, the ASP rifle. Fun. Okay, let's toss out our regular rifle for that. This is a sniper rifle. Is this the one that goes through walls? I'm pretty sure there is a gun that goes through walls in this game. I just can't remember which gun it is. I'm not going to waste an ASP shot on that. There we go. Is this the gun? Alright. You see, this game has the annoying tendency of giving you a gun and then not giving you anything to play with for a few minutes. Alright, so we went through there before. We went through here. It probably wants me to go down the stairs, I imagine. Yep. Hehehehe. Sup? No, this is the kind of burst rifle. This is not the one that goes through walls. Ta-da! Yes. Unnecessary violence. I'm certain there is like a railgun in this game, if I recall correctly. Maybe it was in one of the expansions, I'm not sure. Well, this office is a mess. Aha, perfect opportunity to use this. Ah, strategic removal of the headpiece. Outside, I think. Okay, so we're not activating that. I do like how most guns don't have aim down sights in this game. It does actually make the gun that does have aim down sights actually relevant. Which is what I find in a lot of these modern games. You end up having a situation where everything has a really functional scope like an ACOG. So in reality, having a sniper rifle is kind of irrelevant. Whereas if you don't have those scopes, you can differentiate the guns quite nicely from each other. It's something that Recoil did, which is not a great game, but it had some interesting ideas behind it. I appreciated that it gave it a shot. The game felt more like COD 4 Pro Mod than anything else. This isn't gonna go well. Alright. Let's go for it. Yes, that's what I thought too. It was really quite the experience for everybody. You don't need your arm anymore. Where's the last one? I know you're around here somewhere. Pretty sure I didn't finish you all off. Well, you can play this so you can enjoy the Order 1886 with its 5 hours of gameplay, which apparently includes 2.5 hours of cutscenes. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. God, I wish I were a PS4 gamer. I think not. Sounds like a rental, doesn't it, really? Or something you could just watch on YouTube. That's full of yellow barrels. I'm sure they won't explode. I'll do the trick. Oh! Big scary guy. Okay. Fuck! First death. Alright. I keep forgetting those guys do quite a lot of damage. Where did it put me? Quite far back by the looks of it. Now I can't remember which direction I'm going in. Yeah. Oh man, that really did put me far back. Not generous checkpoints. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, so it's down the stairs, if I recall correctly.
Command, we've lost contact with the search team. Copy. I'm sending in reinforcements.
Yes, I'm sure they'll help you greatly. That was mostly just for comic effect.
Look out, grenade!
I don't think the lookout really helped you all that much. You appear to be in pieces. Yep, that was bits of your friend. Oh, you can actually quick save in this game. Yes. I suppose you could. That is something that I forgot existed. Thanks, modern gaming. I didn't pick up the sniper rifle. Oh well, never mind. I'm sure I'll be fine. If I recall correctly, there's another one lying around here somewhere. Alright. Competent AI. If I recall correctly, you can throw a grenade and then blow it up. Yeah, kind of like that. That was fancy. It didn't really do much, but hey. Switch out. Put a few in his head. Thank you very much. Lovely. Yes, if you hadn't already realized, incidentally, this game is available as the F.E.A.R Platinum Collection. It is on GOG, and it's currently on sale, and you should probably own a copy if you don't already, because it's really quite good. Definitely stands the test of time. Hell, better than most modern games, really. Alright, we are about 15 minutes away from the end of the stream. Going to be wrapping up reasonably shortly. But do remember to thank the sponsors, of course, for this. They currently sponsor Axiom Esports, which is why I'm doing streams for them. That and a good excuse to play F.E.A.R is always welcome. Yeah! Because we can. Absolutely. Alright, where's the bastard? He's up there, isn't he? Let's not get killed by the penetrator this time. Let's get our own... Oh, I only have 2 rounds left of my penetrator. Not good. Let's toss a bunch of grenades up there instead. He's still alive. Quick save. Where are you? Did I get him? I'm surprised I killed him that easily. Maybe I hit him directly with a grenade. Either that or he's hiding. I'm gonna put money on him hiding. Hello! He was hiding somehow. No one knows how or why. Alright, let's get the shotty ready. And we're out of grenades. Lovely. Okay. 40% off. Actually, 49% off for First Encounter Assault Recon, which is a terrible name for a game. F.E.A.R, great. First Encounter Assault Recon doesn't make any sense. Why would you be both Assault and Recon? The Recon's supposed to go in before the Assault. That's probably why they're all dead. They're not very good at this. Alright, are we quite finished? Thank you. Looks like we are. They've learned to behave themselves. Just think about it. You get several copies of F.E.A.R, or you could go and see 50 Shades of Grey. Think of which is more horrifying. Let's consider that for a second, before you make any further decisions with your life.
I'm showing a decent-sized yard just ahead of my point man's current position. Only problem is there's an enemy gunship sitting there at the moment.
Oh, lovely.
I'll keep you advised. Roger.
Yes, I'm sure this will go swimmingly. Oh, poor Fizzy Hole. You are not long for this world. Too bright you burned out. Too beautiful for the human race. What a tragedy. Why does 50 Shades of Grey exist? Can someone explain that to me? I feel like I've missed something. Alright. I feel it's fundamentally dishonest. Let's be honest. Like, if we wanted porn, we'd watch porn. 50 Shades is just pretending to be porn. And it's not very good porn, either. Alright. I don't know why. I don't know how I missed the asp rifle, but I somehow now don't have it, which is actually kind of annoying, because I could really use it here. Oh, well, never mind. Yes, blame the fanfic. Twilight has spawned many things, this being only the latest atrocity. Alright. Let's get the penetrator out. Oh, did he have an asp? I think he did. Oof, that was a lot of damage. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. How do you use the mines? I can't remember how, what you have to press for that. Ah, okay. So it's 4, 5, and 6. Might be useful. Let's be honest. Toss a couple of mines out. Yes, he did, because he's awesome. Ow! Although he's not immune to being shot by the penetrator. Right. What are the grenades do I... So I just have the mines right now. Okay. It's not quite getting where I want it to go. And I'm out of rounds for that. And I'm out of rounds for this. I basically only have shotty rounds left. Okay, then. Alright, here we go. Juke City. Population us. Shades of wrecked. Thank you very much.
Looks like the HLZ is clear. Copy, I'm on approach.
Alright.
Keep your eyes open for that Blackhawk.
At least we've actually got some bullets now.
Good. Head to ATC headquarters and find Fettel.
Cool. Right, that seems like a good time to wrap the stream, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and do remember that if you want to pick up I'm not calling it that. It's terrible. If you want to pick up F.E.A.R Platinum, you can do so. It's on GOG, DRM free for 50% off this weekend, and actually throughout the entire week, alongside many other things. Indeed, as a celebration of Warner Brothers starting to put some of their games on there. You can also pick up things like the Lego Harry Potter series, although I would strongly suggest that F.E.A.R is probably a more fun experience. Thank you very much for watching, much appreciated, and I will see you next time. If you missed any of the show, it will be available on YouTube's GOG channel, as well as the VODs for GOGcom. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time.